all day today as well. HKDash and NotPedro.
Yeah, they both speed ran through their previous losers matches. HKDash taking a 3-0 over Akuma, NotPedro taking a 3-0 over Juninho Ross. So we are going to see another one. HKDash just had to beat Akuma 3-0 to make it this far. So now HKDash is going to have to play against NotPedro's Akuma, who I learned was also a previous Luke player. So kudos to him for being smart and moving from Luke to Akuma. These kids are smart nowadays. And
really, one of the big tales of the tape when it came to NotPedro's previous match was the fact that he was so clean with the anti-airs. And one of the tales from HKDash's previous match was that he was jumping at the Akuma, right? Not scared to do so, really mixing up the range for the dive kick, trying to bait out some DPs from further away. So let's get into this one. I'm very excited to see how it plays out with how consistent NotPedro's anti-airs were up against HKDash's willingness to jump and dive kick.
Yeah, we can start seeing it now. Let's see how he even starts. He starts off with a drive rush. Okay, pure Street Fighter 6 fashion.
People are starting to do more drive rush crouch light kicks as well. I really like that idea. It hits low, it links into mediums without spinning more bar.
Yeah, it's such a fast button that catches low. Much better than, like, you know, drive rushing and committing to a low forward.
Yeah, exactly. You pretty much have to commit to drive rush cancel or a special cancel to get something off of something like that.
Oh, wow. Conversion from the stand roundhouse there from NotPedro. You kind of already see the difference here. NotPedro has been pretty active on the offense with normals, something that Akuma has really, really good normals. Not saying Cammy doesn't, but that stand fierce that he has, that he just landed into the damage that he gets from it.
I saw someone on, oh wait, never mind.
Didn't want to spend the meter, but a little slight walk back crouch jab was enough to finish the job.
I saw someone on Twitter was like, I'm gonna have to go to therapy for these 3 buttons, and it was like Ryu, Ken, and Akuma stand fierces, you know? Like, oh, the Shoto stand fierce is brutal in this game.
It is brutal, and how far and active Akuma's is incredible.
It is.
And the fact that he can convert off of it, even from the very tip, is insane without having to spend meter too.
Yeah, it's a ridiculous reward, honestly.
And NotPedro's not showing fear. He literally woke up forward dash twice.
Yeah. Wants to get back into that range. Feels like he could be successful at it, but right there, HKDash, beautiful crouch, heavy punch. That's going to blow up the remaining health on Akuma's life. Did spin the bar to do so, but that's all right. You can see how quick this character dies. HKDash betting on himself.
Yeah, I think one of the sickest level 3 animations, actually. I love that little slow down freeze and you see her eyes come out. Yeah. Love that from Cammy.
Cammy's my favorite female Street Fighter character, so I'm glad they did her real well in this game.
I will never say that as long as C-Viper exists.
I understand. C-Viper's in my top 3. Don't worry, I love C-Viper too.
There's a spin knuckle meaty. Walking into the stand fierce. Oh, wake up.
Super.
HKDash knew.
Yeah, indeed. And NotPedro, I mean, bet it all, right? He didn't want to do the OD because it would have been burnout if he did it, whether on hit or on block. But betting the full level 3, could have done the level 1 in the instant.
And he burns himself anyways because he ends up doing a low forward OD fireball.
Oh,
just no resources from him. He's going to have to purely outplay him. But you know what? There comes the dive kick from HKDash.
Yeah, NotPedro was really trying to force the issue right there. It looked like the forward fierce was got completely interrupted. Drive reversal already. Oh, and the quick drive rush button actually catches the check attempt.
Oh, didn't fully believe that the stand jab was going to hit.
A little surprising. Oh,
nice check on the spin knuckle. There's a stand jab again. Overhead meaty, conversion into DP.
Right on the hood. Oh, didn't walk up and react to the parry with the throw. Nonetheless, pressure still on. Nice backdash on the throw. Brave to do so.
Backdash on the throw and gets the punish. So that means he was fully aware of what he was trying to do.
Yeah.
Perfect parry, back throw into the corner.
NotPedro catches the backdash with the overhead. Definitely made his real back a bit.
Yeah, on the recovery frames. HKDash almost getting burnt out if he keeps on blocking more heavies. No, he gets hit instead into a reset.
All right, kill will be had one way or another for NotPedro. Damn, I have not seen any of Akuma's post-round win poses. I was like, what's happening here?
No, they're going in. They're going in. They're trying to play some Street Fighter right now. They don't got time for that.
Man, Akuma is flexible, bro.
Right. Jab actually caught the recovery frames at the backdash.
Indeed. Yo, we're trading some buttons right now. Yes. Everybody knows their max range jab distance. Pressing it consistently, and the quick spin knuckle catches the drive rush cancel, and then a DP baited out.
Baited out. Like, there's just so much pressure coming on from HKDash right now. Like, I understand that ODDP. They have been training so many. There's scrambles. This might be something that HKDash just does because I think every match we've seen with him, it has been a scramble.
Yeah. The high pace, high tempo, right? It really encourages the opponent to try to bust out with something invincible. So if you can hone in on those moments of chaos to pull it back, I mean, you see what's happening. NotPedro's getting his stuff baited.
Yeah, and we've seen so many training mode videos of, you know, Akuma waking up with ODDP and what damage you can do to him to kill him. And HKDash is sitting full bars, almost, well, he just spent his drive meter, but he was almost full drive meter with the level 3, so.
Yeah, man, it's going to blow it up real fast. Right now, though, NotPedro, good conversion right here. Got the meaty, but
he's not believing in his buttons. You got to believe in your buttons, NotPedro.
Yes, indeed.
Gave up a lot of damage, not believing that the first hit was going to hit.
Right there, you can see NotPedro, who was so clean with the anti-airs earlier, up against Cammy. It's just a different world, man. The hesitation was there. He just got crouch medium instead of DP.
And Cammy's.
There we go.
You can see him buffering DP right now.
Yeah, legit. Nice job. And that's part of also why he's consistently walking back, is that he doesn't want Cammy to be in that range where she could present a mix-up with a dive kick, right? Where the regular jump goes over the DP. So great job just staying back and knowing that if she takes to the air, the DP will both anti-air the dive kick and regular jump.
Yeah, and you can see him, like, you could see him buffering. He was, like, moving up and down, walking backwards. So really good recognition on NotPedro's part. Really understanding the matchup of what Cammy wants to do at what range.
Yeah, to be fair, HKDash probably could have done like a light dive kick, like an instant light dive kick to bait out something. But again, that's all the mind games, right?
Yeah. So that was one of the situations where you do try to anti-air, but you don't really recognize what range she's going to do it at, and you just get hit instead.
It's so difficult to manage, man.
Tatu, tried to do the wake up dive kick to beat the throw, but missed input there from HKDash.
Dive kick was MIA.
And there's that buff also to Cammy's roundhouse. Used to be -4, so certain characters could punish it with a light, but now it's only -3.
Yeah, literally unpunishable. My goodness, quick spin knuckled all the way to the corner.
Yeah, spin knuckles, string all the way to the corner. You're burnt out. You really have to commit to making a decision after blocking the spin knuckle whether or not you want to mash.
Yeah, so NotPedro took it all the way to the next round on that one. Oh, nice little walk back, ready for the fact that HKDash is going to do crouch medium kick. Yo, Rago. Oh, baited. That fireball from Akuma is +2, so I respect the DP attempt.
There's a low forward counter hit. Caught him poking. We're going to just go into level 2, but we should be able to get the conversion off of this. Oh, didn't even need to do it. Level 2 kills it. Takes a round.
Yeah, level 2 be chunking, man. I always expect the follow-up to be coming, and then it just kills.
But which is really cool about Akuma, right? Like, you can spend the level 2 and not have to use level 3, like 3 bars, unless you really need to, because you can wait to see if it kills, and then you go for the conversion after if it doesn't.
Agreed. Oh, dive kick. He's up whiffing. Does this like whip punish, but again, not really believing in the buttons like that. Does find it there, but drops the combo.
The drive rush execution errors, but a jump back jab to get out of the OD spin knuckle pressure.
Stuff. Oh,
there it is. He was ready for the anti-air on the dive kick.
That was so late, too.
Like, you see him buffering, you see him, like, kind of ticking while he's walking back.
Yeah. Oh, and then going up with the throw, noticed that the parry was coming. Actually interrupted the overhead. HKDash gonna spin the CA on it. Obviously, this isn't gonna kill, and they only have a little bit of health left. How do they survive with this?
He has to make the right offensive guess right now.
Oh!
It is not done. Pedro is ready with the ODDP as an anti-air.
Nice job from Pedro. We talked about that was one of the things we highlighted going into this set, how clean his anti-airs were. We see it now. There's been some hesitation. There's been some adjustment at the range he needs to stand at, but they are clean once again.
And I'd say the difference between how this match is going between how Akuma and HKDash went is just there's a lot more whiff punishing here. There's a lot of, like, there's a lot of normals that are being used instead of kind of waiting to see when she's going to jump in and accidentally walking yourself into the corner.
What in the world? How did you know that was coming? Wild little option to do adamant flame right there. Caught the whiff punish perfectly. Looking for it again, actually.
Yeah, he's just, NotPedro's just really understanding the spacing and range of his buttons and his specials.
Yeah, it's really interesting to me to see like the adamant flame used like that. Pulling the hurt box back, whiff punishing, trying to use it as spacing trap.
There's that stand medium kick and the roundhouse is chipping away at NotPedro's drive meter.
And HKDash snipes the legs. Driver's cancel off the crouch medium kick. Bring it one round closer to tying it up.
Because that standing medium kick so good. Counter hits, actually, so.
Yeah, he tried to do something after.
Wow. Stand jab hits the dive kick out of the air, but doesn't get the conversion because you do get a juggle.
Yeah, and that forced knockdown state. Oh, the sweet whip punish attempt.
Tried to go for the shimmy. HKDash did not take the bait. Nice whip punish, but only with the standing medium kick. But we are going to get the punish on the sweep into the level 3. And this is going to make it 2-2. Last game to move on into losers finals.
Both players here, it feels like both games they won respectively have been very convincing. It's been quick set so far. Now tied up. We're going to see who makes the final adjustments. Obviously, HKDash has the momentum right now. We'll see if NotPedro kind of settle it in again. Find that range where you can anti-air cleanly, or just try to focus a little bit more on the ground. Get something started that way.
Yeah, a lot more parries are coming out. There's a spin knuckle through the fireball, but not as a punish.
Nice. That was so good. Caught the dive kick startup.
Just kicking her out of the air with his big toe. And there it is.
We mentioned it, right? The shallow dive kick's coming out to bait the DP.
When you're so good at anti-airing with DPs, you know, eventually you are going to whiff one against a Cammy with an early dive kick.
You shouldn't feel bad about whiffing the DP. That just means you're good. Like, you know what I mean? The opponent was just better at the
but
time.
I know you're angry, I feel. And there's the train combo off a spin knuckle.
Big recognition from HKDash. Conversion for the corner, and again the crouch heavy punch. Catching something from NotPedro waking up. And now we got set point.
Set point for HKDash. Okay.
Both players, yeah, you can see the commitment right now. Very low on both sides.
Yeah, they're both playing a lot slower, a lot more one-button pokes right now. A lot of standing medium kicks.
Yeah, very smart. Both, very strong buttons from both characters, even if they don't reward super heavy.
It's just a good way to stop your opponent from walking up on you and wanting to press buttons.
Level 1.
That is going to catch the hooligan.
In here.
There it is.
Oh, it's the
Whip punish.
It was so clean from HKDash. Drive reversal, that's punished, and fully for the kill. Well done from HKDash, taking it 3-2 over Pedro.
Cammy wins.
Close match, but actually it was looking more convincingly for NotPedro in the beginning of the set, but it looks like HKDash, being a great player that he is, was able to adapt and kind of figure out what to do in the neutral and started to bait out more of these anti-air DPs towards the end, and HKDash was able to take it over.
Yeah, 100% right. Started using the opponent's strengths against them. That's also one of the dark arts of fighting games, right? When your opponent is good at a certain thing, you can do stuff yourself to
punish them
manipulate
for
them.
it.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of players that you know, you really just can't DI them.
Yeah.
So you put them in a lot of situations where that if they were to DI you back, they're going to die.
Exactly. Like they're just automatically looking for that. It's so built into their system. They're so good at it that they have to actually like fight their natural instinct to not do it, right? So when you come across them like that, and you can identify that, there are definitely ways to manipulate those into happening in your favor, like what we saw with HKDash. Great start from NotPedro, right? Definitely was able to take it back here. Oh, and then of course in the final round, that is the DP bait we were talking about right there. The drive reversal goes punished fully as well. HKDash cleaned it up for the comeback.
Yes, yes, beautiful play, and we're almost there. This is now it's going to be Dark versus HKDash in losers finals, and I wonder if HKDash is going to bust out his M Bison to play against Lily.
Ooh, that's definitely something I'll be interested in seeing. HKDash versus Dark. That's going to be coming very soon, but before that, of course, I want to talk to you